Today I'm going to show you how to render this a glass with all the textures and logo on that. It's like a sticker or a printed color or logo on top of that. So it's very easy to do that in RenderMan. So in this scenario I'm going to use I'm going to use Maya and Matbox to complete this job. Okay, this image. Okay, see, there is no tricks in there. It's fairly easy and simple to do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to create a glass cup. If you are a very expert in modeling, you can skip this, but for most people they are not. So let's build it out. Edit this fish. Okay, press number 3. Not yet. Maybe this one a little bit more. And face. Click face and extrude. I have problem with Helvetica font, so oops, I don't extrude, I simply smooth. Okay, cool. I think I like it. And then I scale this down. Press number 3. I think one more, I need to debug like this. And maybe I go to right view, multi-cut, and then I press multi-cut and I press shift, drag across. Yes, number 3. I think I like it. Okay, for this one, if you go to UV texture editor, I don't care about the base here. If I need to use a bump map or bump logo, I would use the base there, but since I'm not going to do that, I use cylindrical anyway to cover that, and then I drag this red thing to meet each other. See, or here, from here. Okay, here, over here, to meet each other. Cool. Press Q, right click UV and save. I don't need to expand or something. That is it for me. I would select this object, go to file, export selection as OBJ, go to desktop where I put it, I call it glass cup, and then in Matbox I choose file, open, glass cup, keep this mesh, I don't care. First I need to shift D, and then in the paint projection I need to create a layer. You can choose 16-bit, 32-bit, or whatever. I would choose 8-bit only. Color, I just call it color. And then I would recommend you to download from the internet. I choose logo PNG. Choose the PNG file if you don't want to go into trouble like this one is Assassin's Creed, I think, Superman vs Batman, whatever, as long as it is PNG. Just like here, or PNG. So first I would choose HP. I press stencil here, and then come here. I would select this one, Q to turn sync on and off, and then L left middle mouse button is for the object, but for the texture, S left mouse, middle mouse, left mouse, middle mouse, and right mouse. For serious texture, I would recommend you to use I would say Mari, because it's easy. I mean, it's more powerful than this, or Substance Painter if you wish. However, whatever workflow you choose, as long as you make your client happy and the money come, that's it. Okay, this is for HP. I would choose Ubuntu. I love Ubuntu, but I hate to configure it a lot to work with Maya, since I don't have time to mess around like before. So this is Ubuntu. There you go. Good job. And then I would choose Pokemon over Intel. Of course, Intel is the king. by the time I'm recording this video, I believe Ryzen of AMD has just been released, the 8-core 16 thread CPU something, which is quite ironic because Intel has like 24, like 16 cores, 32 thread or something already with Xeon. Okay, and then Fiat. Oh yeah, the bad boy Fiat Italiano. My god, it's cool. I love Fiat, especially the bad boy one. Okay, I put it over here. I would choose this as a rescue. Everything seems to be fitting right. I put a self in there for Superman. I'm a Superman fan, but I don't put it in because it's not a PNG. Okay, cool. After this, I would select this color, export selection. I export it as a target file, 8-bit. I call it glass color. I can also create a new one. I would choose this as a bar map, or you would say a normal map. I would say glass normal. The best way to create a glass normal map is to duplicate this color, duplicate selected, drag and drop it onto the normal, and then you delete the original one, and there you have this thing, but it doesn't look like. You turn that off because of the texture information, so some may give you a cool result, some might not. If you look at this normal map thing, I think it won't give you much of a thing, so I would suggest no need normal map, just the color only. If you look here and we check if everything is alright, yes, we got that. So when we come back to Maya, okay, we go to RenderMan, we click on this. By the time I'm using this, I'm using RenderMan 21.3 non-commercial. It's cool, and thank you RenderMan for doing this job. So I would save first, just in case. In glass, I call it glass cup. Okay, cool cup, whatever. And then I would choose glass material. I would choose industrial glass, and then for this I would create a sky dome. Oops, I need to create a sky dome, and then for the sky dome I choose the outdoor. I think I like this, Luxo Junior or whatever, and we try to render it. It looked kind of weird because it's just one layer. For the glass, I want it to be smoother. I select this one, attribute, subdivision skin. If I want to see this in the background, I would select it. I would go to visibility, camera visibility, and then I press IPR, and then you will see it in the background. However, it doesn't look good because the glass is a thin glass. We need to have a thick glass to get it well. However, we need to put in our logo. So if you select that, you go to Window Node Editor. I clear this. I would select the object and then right click, choose graph material on view point selection. You see this glass material. If you want to add anything more, you look at this in the pixel surface attribute, see the input material, click on that, and then you will see a pixel layer mix. For this one, I would not recommend you to choose this. I would recommend you to choose layer 1, and in this layer 1 I want you to click another one layer. It will create a pixel layer, and this is the same thing that you get from a normal pixel standard. So what we are looking for is the diffuse, the gain, and the color here. For the color, since we are using 8 bits, so I would recommend you to choose pixel texture. And then for pixel texture, I would recommend you to linearize your file texture because it's an 8-bit. And then you click the file that you have already exported from Matbox class Targa, and you can also select this and then drag and drop it here, but for the sake of note, press number 3, voila, it's in the diffuse color here. So we drag and drop RGB result to the diffuse color. Okay, now when we render, I would recommend you not to render IPR because this might not give you what you expected. So I recommend you to render final, and when the final is kick in, and then you can render normally. You see, you got everything's in there. So if I do the IPR, and it will kick in nicely. See, you can also test with the gain. Lower gain, maybe nothing. Up the gain, can you go to 2? It doesn't have much. Go to 4, maybe go to 9. Okay, you got it. Super cool. 19. So I would stop that. I need to give my glass some thickness, so I extrude it out, drag it. If you see this problem, because I missed all of this, I have already installed it, but I have not shut Maya down and updated, because yeah, whatever. So when I re-render it again, since I have already subdivided at render time, so when I do another IPR, oh yeah, it's working pretty fine. Yep, you see that? Oh yeah, you see that? But if you really want a cool thing, just try to make a thickness first, and then you can do whatever you like. For this, I would first delete history, go into glass, go into this, and then I would turn this down to just 9 because it seemed to be burning quite harshly with the texture. So now you see how easy it is to render this with RenderMan. For the cutout map, I will show you later, especially with tree stuff, with tree leaves and a lot more. For now, you can see through the pixel bowl, and the refraction is absolutely fine. The lamp. Yep. I don't know, I should put a picture of Luxor Junior or something in there. So guys, I hope you like this tutorial, and if you have any comment, please ask me, but don't use bad language, because I spend my busy time making this short tutorial for the community. Hope you like it. We share and we learn from one another from the other part of the world, and yeah, the world is just round. And thank you from Cambodia.